Good morning from Tortola, the British Virgin Islands. As you can see, we are already docked. This is our view. Tortola is another gorgeous island, hilly, lush green. This is a frequent stop on the Eastern Caribbean cruises, which we have done a few of in the past. So we have been to Tortola a few times. And for that reason, we do not have a port adventure scheduled today. So in just a few minutes, we are going to head down to Palo Brunch. Now, typically, Palo does not serve brunch on port days, but there were so many people who were not able to get a reservation for Palo that they decided to open it up on a couple of port days. They opened it up on the day that we were in Antigua, and they opened it up on Tortola Day. So I was lucky enough to snag a reservation for Tortola because I was not lucky enough to get that reservation when our booking window opened, even though we are platinum. It pretty much booked all up with the Pearl guests because there are so many Pearl and Platinum Castaway Club members on this cruise that there just weren't enough spots to accommodate everyone that wanted one. So in just a few minutes, we're going to go do that. And then who knows where else the day will take us. I may get off and just walk around for a few minutes in the port. We've always done a port adventure here in Tortola, so I've never actually explored the area right around the port. So I might do that, but then I might not because I'd love to have some pool time as well. So we'll just see where the day takes us. Come along. And it looks like we're getting our sheets changed today. I knew that would happen at some point during a 10-night cruise, but I didn't know when. Looks like today's a lucky day. Palo is the Italian adults-only restaurant on board.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And buongiorno, signora. How are you?
Buongiorno.
Welcome. Okay, well, actually, welcome back. We have Miss Janice, Mr. James, and Miss Melanie.
Yes.
Thank you for coming back. Please, go this way. How is your vacation so far?
Good.
Excellent. Do you know where come from the name of Palo?
I don't know if I know or
Palo
not.
restaurant. It's named after the poles that are along the canals of Venice. Now I show you the poles, but just to give you a better idea. You can see the paint over there. The poles along the canals,
Okay.
and they are used by the gondoliers to tie up the gondolas. It's where
Gotcha.
come from the name of Palo, okay?
I never knew that
Yes.
before.
You see the color of the wall over there?
Yes.
These are the original colors
Of the poles. Okay. Well, I did not know that.
Even the chandelier, Venetian style, Murano style.
We have been to Palo, to this Palo, I don't know how many times, and no one has ever told us that
And I tell
before.
you,
I need this chair right here because that, yes,
Yeah, you like the arms.
yes, helps me get
So
up.
here's our table. I've got a sparkly cocktail. How is it? It's good.
It's good.
And I got a mimosa. Cheers! First bread basket has arrived. We've got a variety of different breads. This gorgonzola and onion bread is what dreams are made of. So good. Okay, this is the tomato soup. And he is bringing something else to go with it.
I got a delicious pizza.
Oh, the pizza is here.
Gorgonzola,
Uh-huh.
And the margarita.
margarita.
Okay, very good.
Oh, let's see. I definitely want to start with the grape and gorgonzola.
Comes straight from the stone-baked pizza oven.
Ah, so
Margarita.
Margarita.
that looks really, really delicious.
Margarita.
Our pizza has arrived, our tomato soup has arrived, and I cannot wait to taste this. Mom got this the last time we had brunch, and she said it was life-changing. Is it as good as it was the last time?
It's pretty good.
She says it's pretty good. That is by far the best tomato soup I have ever had in my life. Now let's try the grape and gorgonzola pizza. Here we go. And our sweet rolls have arrived. That looks really good. I love this Nutella bun. Look at the inside of that. That is just full of Nutella goodness.
There you go.
A sweet fruit tart. And this is an almond croissant that I'm pretty sure is fresh out of the oven. It's so delicious. And my absolutely gorgeous chicken parmesan has arrived.
You can try with the slow motion. It does much better. Just a touch of it.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Enjoy your main course.
Thank you.
This is quite possibly my favorite dish on the entire cruise, the chicken parmesan. I crave this when I'm not here. It's got a little bit of risotto on the bottom. Ah. Yum. It's piping hot. I don't know if you can see it steaming. So delicious. And desserts have arrived, and I got this delicious raspberry tart with vanilla gelato made in-house. And then over here I have the chocolate fondant as well. And I'm gonna eat that one first. Okay, I'm gonna eat my chocolate fondant first. And let's see what kind of ice cream this is. Ooh, I think it's caramel gelato. Ooh. You just cut into it and then it just oozes. Look at how delicious that looks. Now I'm going to try this raspberry tart. Also very rich looking. Also very good. The vanilla gelato. We are back from a delicious brunch at Palo. It just never disappoints. And I was hoping to have a pool afternoon, but it has been raining and cloudy all during our Palo brunch. It rained, so I don't know if it's cleared up enough to have a pool day, but right now I think I'm going to go deliver the rest of our fish extender gifts. So I thought that I would show what we gave for fish extender gifts. Every cabin got one of these cheese boards, and I put different logos on it. This one has the Mickey anchor, and then some of them just have the Disney Cruise Line logo. Some of them have a cute saying that says, "Life is better at sea," and they just have a lot of different things. And then each individual person got one of these. This is actually a fabric tray, so these snaps in the corner snap up, and every corner has them, and then it snaps together to make a tray, and then the back side is denim, which actually becomes the inside of the tray. And then these here are candy bars that I wrapped with each stateroom's number on it. And then they just get one other item, which is a hodgepodge of things that we've had left over through the years. And so then it all gets together in a gift bag like this. And then I also put in a ribbon. This is a peacock ribbon, and the fantasy lobby is in the design of a peacock. So I thought this was really fitting ribbon for the fantasy. And then I packaged all of this together inside an individual Ziploc bag like this, so that I could assemble it on the ship and still have a really pretty package if I assembled them ahead of time, then the bag would get crushed in luggage. So to me, it makes a nicer presentation if you assemble it while you're on the ship. So that's what we gave. I have made my way over to the Cove Bar, which is different than Cove Cafe. This is a bar that's at the edge of the Cove Pool, as you can see back there. And this is what I'm working with in terms of the menu. Okay, we've got some frozen drinks. We have frosé, a passion fizz, refashioned, that's interesting. I think I'm actually going to go for something that is not on the menu. Super, super full. It is overflowing. Let's give it a taste. You can definitely taste the mint and the lime. This is refreshing for sure. I got the fun elevator.
Deck 11.
Well, we are sailing away from Tortola, and it has turned into a very, very rainy, stormy day. And the captain said tomorrow is not going to be much better because there's apparently a tropical system out there that we're sailing into. And so this is what we should be facing most of the day tomorrow. He said that we would have swells of 6 to 9 feet. So to be sure and watch where we are going. And he's going to try to sail through an alternate route to minimize the impact. But it's looking like the rest of this trip may be quite rainy. So we will work with what we have. And we will make lemonade out of lemons if we need to. But Tortola is a beautiful island. I did not get out and walk around today. After brunch, I was super, super full. Did a little bit of laundry. Attempted to sit by the pool, but then it came a storm, so I came back up and changed clothes. And then we just kind of sat up on the 11th deck under the cover and just took in the sights. We'll have dinner in just a few minutes, although none of us are hungry for dinner at all. But I think we're still going to go and maybe nibble on a few things. Dinner this evening is back in Enchanted Garden. And for my salad this evening, I have a Napa Valley romaine salad. It has some red wine poached shallots on it, some, it looks like feta cheese. And I've already had a California roll, and I forgot to take a picture of it, but it was just your basic California roll. So my entree has arrived, and I got the beef tenderloin, and it's got some potatoes with it. I think there's like some cheese mashed in there, spinach, and garlic grilled shrimp, and a red wine reduction. So I am the only one that opted to get dessert tonight, and this is a self-saucing chocolate pudding. And it looks very, very decadent with vanilla ice cream. And I'm excited to try it. And we don't have a blanket creation tonight. We have a towel animal instead. And what do we think this is? Well, Mom's already taken the chocolate. What do we think this is?
A duck?
I have no idea. I cannot tell what any of these things are. But it's something. So he said he took the blanket so that it could be washed, and he'll bring it back tomorrow. But I told him I need it to sleep with because I don't have enough cover without it. So he's going to bring something, I hope.
Not, we'll call it.
We are in the Walt Disney Theater this evening to watch a ventriloquist, Lynn Trefsker. I may not have pronounced her name correctly, but this is the first theater performance we've seen on this entire cruise. You looking forward to the ventriloquist, Mom?
Well, we'll see.
You're not jazzed about a ventriloquist, are you?
No, you know, some are good and some are not worth their soil.
I've never heard that saying before. It sounds kind of terrible.
Well, some of them are terrible.
Okay. Well, maybe this one will be good.
Yeah, hopefully so. And some of them are vulgar.
Well, this won't be vulgar because this
one
is a
won't.
Family
Yes,
show.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
So what did you think of the ventriloquist?
Well, I thought the last acts were the best.
I would agree.
Yeah, they were funny. The last acts were. Up until that, I think it was just ho-hum.
Yeah, I thought it was silly.
Yeah.
We are listening to the waves and watching it lightning on the horizon over there. I must say, I love a good thunderstorm at sea. I love a good lightning show at sea. And of course, now that I'm filming, it's not going to do it. Well, it did it. So I decided to head out to the adult district this evening. I have a couple of acts there in the tube that looked a little bit interesting. Something called Rockin' Rowdy, and that looked good. And then there is an a cappella group later called, I think they're called Moonstruck. And they've been on the ship before with us, but I didn't see them the first time, and they got rave reviews, and I kind of regretted missing them, so hopefully I get to see them this time. Piazza, and I've got something called a Balta with Tanqueray Gin, Ferret Branca, apricot brandy, prosecco, and bitters. And this is what it looks like. It's pretty. Let's taste. Woo! That is a strong cocktail. Woo! So, a little known fact, in the adult district at night, they have an appetizer buffet with all sorts of just bar food type appetizers. We've got some pot stickers, some vegetable samosas, some spring rolls, some teriyaki beef skewers, and of course over there we had some veggies and crostini. So they like to make sure that you are nourished even while partying at night. So I have been hanging out in La Piazza, listening to the violin player, chatting with a few friends I've made through the years of cruising, and just having a delightful evening. With that, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow we have a sea day on board the Fantasy, and who knows what we'll get into. See you in the next video. Bye!